Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. Welcome to my replay viewers and welcome to my watchers. We're so happy to have you guys here today. Let me grab my link. I thought it would be fun to talk about different movies. Let me get
Look
my
at the rickshaws. That's cool looking.
You like it?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Well, some of these people walk by and think, look at that. Oh,
I'm out and about right now,
out
so
and about.
you have to bear with me.
Oy.
Got all these people over here interrupting things, but don't mind the mass.
There's
So.
a casino, IMAX theater.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Empire. Whatever.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, wrong one. Hello, we already did that.
There we go.
Thank you, Lisa. Now we're like, now what?
In China. Hey, Rolly! There you are.
Here's Mr. Rolling Keith. Come on up.
Jessica in China. All right, guys. I do have somebody in the basement. Hang on a minute. Hey, Bree.
I'm here. What you doing? You bring me
There's
in.
Bree. Nice to have you on panel. So good to see you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are all here. It's so good to see you all and spend time with you guys.
Guess where Joy is?
Where's Joy?
She's not on my blanket for a change.
Where'd she go?
She's behind my chair.
Oh.
Behind the chair now.
She started a nap, probably because it's warmer and it's cooler back there or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Let me get my drink open here. I'm just drinking a rock star. This one is fruit punch. Oh, wrong one. So that's what I have on tap tonight.
No puns intended.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gonna say something just to get it out of the way so we can move on. So, Pierre Poilievre lost the battle. He fought hard, and I am very saddened by it. Like, very. I am heartbroken. There's some benefits, though. Now that Mark Carney is in, being the Prime Minister of Canada, now that he is in, the thing is, over time, he's obviously not going to do what the Canadians are wanting him to do. There's a lot of conservatives that want change, and Pierre Poilievre has a heart for Canada, and I really do not see Mark Carney having the same kind of heart. I could be wrong, and this is all just my opinion. It's all alleged, but I'm just stating my opinion that Mark Carney is not the right guy for the job. My opinion. So aside from that, what I think is going to be good, because a large part of Canada is blue, which is conservative, I do believe that over time, there's going to be people really mad at Mark Carney for not fulfilling what Canadians want. And when his term is up and it's voting time, those people will be so mad they'll flip, and eventually the Liberals will be done. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, and that's my opinion. But I'm telling you that Pierre Poilievre, he is very hardworking and he loves Canada. So we'll see how things go from here, guys. That's Canadian politics. We'll see. Yeah, I did leave something on Mark Carney's X page, and I did leave something on Pierre Poilievre's page. Now, I mean, I was very cordial. It was hard to be cordial, but I was cordial.
Carney.
Why were you? No.
Yeah, I mean, why was I cordial? That's not really where my heart is, but Canadians are always polite. That's the thing. We're just polite. Most of us are very polite. There's some that are rough around the edges, but most of us Canadians are polite. We are cordial. We don't want to fight and argue. We're always trying to come to a happy medium, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Roland says Who was more likely to let Canada be the 51st state? Well, he's in. Roland, he's in. That's the one. Mark Carney. He's not going to fight for it the way Pierre Poilievre would have.
No. Just look up his track record at the when he was the bank, whatever, for UK.
In the UK, yeah.
What do you want, Joy?
People from the UK are speaking out on YouTube about him.
Yeah. Because he really did a lot of damage to the UK. He caused the inflation to be really high, and also jobs. Like, he really hurt the UK. And Wakey will tell you all about it. Well, I'm hoping not, but you know what? It could be. Very easily, it could be.
It could be.
Yeah. Sadly. I mean, I'm totally heartbroken. I really am.
Or we could have this. There you go, Rolly.
Yeah. United Federation of Planets. Oh my goodness.
Why you want attention now? You've been behind the chair all afternoon.
Now that the Canadian politics are out of the way, I did want to state my little blurb there. Yeah,
so
because
Jessica,
what's that?
Did you get a phone update on your phone?
I don't think so. Let me see. I didn't check.
My phone updated yesterday, and I wasn't too happy about it because everything went to dark mode.
No, I didn't get that. No.
And I had to, there are still some things that are on dark mode, but I was able to get my YouTube off dark mode, my Instagram off of dark mode, my Gmail off of dark mode, my regular Yahoo Mail off of dark mode. I was able to get several things off my dark mode, but there are other things I can't get off dark mode because I can't figure out how.
Oh, okay. That's bizarre. No, that didn't happen to me. I'm wondering if a lot of people who have the same server as you, whatever company you're with, I wonder if they went through it too then.
And I was also, yesterday morning, I was having trouble calling out and I couldn't figure out why.
Oh, geez.
So I Googled it.
It sounds like it's your provider.
I Googled it and it said, you need to restart your phone. So, but it was a good 2 hours before I did that. And then I finally was able to call out.
Yeah. I'm glad that you got it worked out, though. I'm glad that.
Yeah, I was mad though because I couldn't call. My caregiver was calling me. I finally had to give her my home phone number.
Yeah.
Well, she needed it anyway.
So Annie said, "So am I, Jess. You're heartbroken. I know. She is." Well, I'm not going to use her word. I'll use mine. She's ticked at the Liberal syndrome.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a word, Annie, but yeah, we kind of stay away from that one.
Hey, that word's in the Bible, but it's used in a different context.
Right. Roland said, well, regardless, our world is run by utter idiots. Absolutely, Roland. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, they've got to uproot and change the whole system, like everywhere. That's what they've got to do. But, it's not going to happen, right? It's not part of their plan. They have an agenda. So we're just the citizens living our lives, and we can grumble and we can vote, but ultimately it's up to them. So
I don't know, because I don't know what they're doing with my insurance. But yesterday when I went to go get my meds, I didn't have to pay a penny for it.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Jeez. So I'm
I don't
also
know what
reading
they're doing with my Medicare, but I didn't pay nothing.
Yeah, that works out really well that you don't have to do anything. Yeah. So I'm also reading in the news, CTV News. It just came in actually, and it was saying U.S. Ukraine announce economic deal after Trump pushes Ukraine to pay back Washington for helping Kyiv repel Russia.
Oh,
it just came in.
Wow.
And what I'll do is I'll post that on my community wall so you guys can have a read. But it just came in, like literally at 6:30. It just came in. So let me.
Sounds like Ukraine might become the 51st state.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
No, I don't want Ukraine to become a state.
I really don't know
Oh,
what's
boy.
going on. The comments are always fun to read. Somebody said, in other words, Zelensky folded. How long will it take Carney to do the same? Did his voters actually expect Canada to end its relationship with the US? That's what a commenter said. The comments sometimes, I'm telling you, some are a laugh, and then others, you're like, well, okay, I can see that. I'm always there for the comments.
Mhm.
Yeah. Annie says, next time I ain't voting. No, you need to still vote, though,
You don't
Annie.
need to vote.
Because I'm telling you, when Carney messes up, more people are going to be mad and they're going to flip over to conservative, which will boost the conservative up even more. So don't give up. Don't give up. We're heartbroken, but don't give up. Yeah.
Vote blue.
Just keep voting. No, she does vote conservative. She is blue.
Yeah.
Just keep voting. Don't give up.
Don't
I mean
ever
that
give
that
up.
would be like saying that Pierre Poilievre is just going to give up. He's not going to give up, right? Like we're Canadians. We fight that way.
He's gonna fight the fight, tooth and nail.
Yes, he will.
There's
Oh,
a
yes, he will.
minority government
A minority government that also works in our favor.
works in the favor. So
Yep.
the Conservatives will have more control over what Carney's liberals try to do.
So, and also never use a pencil. Always take a pen with you to vote
Pen or a Sharpie.
or a Sharpie.
They tell you to use black pen.
Right.
Well, here they tell you to use black pen.
Yeah. Well, they were leaving these tiny little pencils at the voting station.
Golf pencils.
Well,
So,
here in the past it used to be pencil,
Yeah.
but now it's a black pen.
Yeah. As it should be. As it should be. Yep.
Because the provincial elections, we had black markers where we went and voted.
Lisa says the world is bonkers. Yes. Oh my goodness. I mean, I never thought I would live in this daytime and age to see what I've witnessed, you know, like for those that have passed on or checked out, as I say, they checked out at a good time, you know, like the rest of us got to sit here and go through all of this.
Yeah.
Roland said, all I can say is I'm glad I'm way over here. Yes. Many Aussies don't even know who or what a Trump is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's cards, right? It's a card game, right?
That's true, Annie. Pencil
Play
can
cards,
be
yeah.
erased.
Trumped. Maybe that's what they're familiar with. Yes, it can be easily erased, and that's why I say use a pen. And we requested a pen when we went in there because I said to the guy, "I want a pen," and he just kind of was like, "Oh," he goes, "Okay, we'll get you a pen." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not budging until I get a pen." Like,
we're not using a pencil. No thanks.
yeah.
Other people can, but we're not trusting that vote.
Mm-mm. Mind you, other things can be done behind the scenes too, right? Like, oh, we lost X amount of votes. We don't know where the ballots are. There's other
That's
things.
what happened here. Ballots were disappearing, and even the ballot box got blown up.
But they do it on purpose,
Mhm.
you know, and then try to cover it up, saying, "Oh, they're lost. We don't know." So yeah, there's other ways that they can mess it up, but. Can't remember if I put my link in again.
Yep.
So if you guys want to come up on panel, hop on up. And if you can't or don't want to, we're just as happy to have you in chat.
Yep.
There were people deceased.
Yes.
Maybe people over 100 years that were deceased
Yes.
that were voting.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I remember that.
Horrible.
And people were getting Social Security over 100 years. That's
Right.
why they're revamping the system.
Yeah.
Because nobody was actually taking time to audit it.
Lisa says there were people here that were deceased over 20 years that voted. I know, it's crazy. It really is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. But overall, anyway, like I've always said, I have nothing against anybody anywhere. I love my American friends. I love everybody around the world. Yeah, like nothing or nobody will ever change or stop that.
I love all my friends.
Yeah, regardless where they are, nothing or nobody will ever take that away from me. Roland says, I'll be up in a few. You just got up? Well, take your time. It takes a bit to get situated.
So you're just now sorting out the cats and getting your coffee and all that.
We're right here, so take your time.
Yep. He has to answer to the cat seance.
That's right. Yeah. Annie says, I mailed mine in, still not confident they didn't count it in. I know. Yeah, you just don't know. That's the thing.
Know.
We show up, we go in person. We're like, yeah, forget that.
I
But
mailed
you're
mine
in
in.
you're in a different position because you and your mom live way far away, and you guys don't have a car. So,
I mailed my name when we voted.
Right. I'm in the city, so we just hop buses and march right on in there, and
Yeah, I know.
we march on in there, and we demand pens, and well, we didn't demand it. We were obviously polite, but just saying. Hey, Wakey! Wakey, I'm very saddened that the same man that destroyed you guys is now here in Canada, Mark Carney, and he's probably going to destroy Canada as well. The time is 6:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Canada.
So he was the one that destroyed
the
England?
UK. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other guy.
Yeah. No, it was Mark Carney.
To get investors' money to invest in his company.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's got ties with China too.
Ties with China.
Yep.
He has offshore accounts.
I don't know what kind of ties or how strong, but he's in cahoots with them.
Yeah, he has offshore accounts for his business, so he doesn't have to pay tax in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, offshore, so he doesn't have to pay tax in Canada.
Yeah.
You know, like that's an honest guy, right?
Yeah, that's another Trudeau.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Really mad about that.
Yep.
And he says, yeah, we're in the boonies. Plus, I don't drive. That's right. I don't have a license or drive either. I've thought about an e-bike many times, though.
Woo.
Oh, you're welcome, Wakey. Yeah, he does. He does, Annie. Yeah. Yep.
That's telling you, going to get sorted out.
They all have an agenda, and it's not for the people.
No. Exactly.
I can tell you guys that right now. It is not for the people.
Trump talking to Putin and the war, that's never going to get sorted out.
Yeah, right. That's right. I mean, they make money off of the war, right? That's why it's dragging on.
They keep talking about it, but it's never going to get sorted out.
It's not sorted because they're making money off of it.
Yeah.
You know, they treat it like it's a business. They make money off of war.
They say they're going to stop it, but then they don't.
They don't because they're making money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa says, I live in the boonies in Virginia. Oh, and you don't drive either. I didn't know that, Lisa. Okay. Wow. My grandma, she didn't drive either. And she passed when she was about 82. So she went her whole life without a license.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be me. Because I always make sure I can get to places, you know, whether it's by bus or cab, or I always make sure that I have access to get around. So I'm like, why bother getting a car? You know, that's gas, that's insurance, that's car repairs. I'm like, why bother? Just let somebody else worry about it. Okay, Wakey's clearing the air about Mark Carney. He said he didn't destroy us. He kept the Bank of England lending rate down, which helped working class people get on the housing ladder. But on the downside, talking about Mark Carney still, on the downside, it cut the interest rates for those with small amounts of savings. So 6 of one and half of a dozen of the other. Oh. Well, see, it's still not good, though. It's still not good. I don't know. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Mm-mm. He doesn't have the heart for Canada like Pierre Poilievre does. I can see it.
Yeah, they even came across the PM that was over there. That was at the time when Carney was, and she had nothing nice to say about him.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Lisa says, hubby said, I drive him crazy because you're always asking to go everywhere. Mm-hmm. Annie says, listen to this. Dad was teaching mom to drive on a standard, but when he switched to automatic, she never did get behind the wheel again. Oh, that is funny.
Wow.
That is funny. Yeah, because back in that time, a lot of the vehicles were like that. They were standard. And then over time, it went to automatic. Yeah. So that worked out. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, we're all just the citizens, no matter where we are in the world. We're all just the citizens, and they're going to do what they want to do. They have an agenda. That's all there is to it. Wiki says he's probably your best ammunition against the southern dictator who lies all the time. I don't know how strong he is, Wakey, really. I just don't. I don't think he's got it in him. I just don't think he's got it in
Wait
him.
and see what happens. So.
Well, time will tell. Yeah. I mean, we can speculate, and it's all my opinion. I'm just speculating, but in my opinion, I just don't see him being that strong of a guy. Like he's smart, he's intelligent. I'm not saying that. Of course he is. He's got a really good background to him. Like if you looked at his resume, it's pristine. He's got a lot of good things about him, but just yeah, I don't think he's up. How do I say this? He's not up for the job, so to speak. He's not the one to take on a country. I just don't think he's the right guy for it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that fight. See, when I look at Pierre Poilievre, he's got that fight. And he says, I just don't trust Carney as far as I can throw him. A lot of them we can't trust, though.
Yeah.
It's not just Carney, it's a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Because they all have an agenda, They all do. Just some are a little more... Some have a little more morals, and others, they just don't give a rat's butt,
Yep.
Wiki says he seems to be standing up to Ginger Fartman. Yeah. He's just not a fighting kind of guy, though, Wiki.
Doesn't strike me as that type of person.
Or at least that's the way it seems in our news reports. I mean, he stands up, but I mean, will he fight tooth and nail is the question, right? And I don't see that for Canada. Yeah. For him to fight for Canada, he's another Trudeau to me. He truly is another Trudeau. And remember, he worked under him, so. And look where Trudeau got Canada. Trudeau sunk Canada. He made us broke and caused
60 billion in debt.
Yeah, 60 billion in debt, caused inflation, cost people's jobs.
You hungry?
He thought he was the hero to make pot legal. Well, that's nice. A lot of us, well, not a lot. There's a percentage of us that don't even use pot. So I mean, what's the point there, right? Like, we don't use it. So what's the point? That didn't make me vote for him. I don't think so. I want change. I want the good change, things that'll be beneficial and benefit, and make the country a better country. Fix the housing crisis, fix the homelessness, fix the immigration. A lot of people are saying mass deportation, but stop with this catch and release garbage. If you do the crime, you're out. If you're an immigrant, you do a crime, gone with a no return ticket.
Yep.
And then the people who are doing crimes that are born and raised Canadian, you do a crime, you're doing the time. There's no such thing as bail.
Yep.
So do you think Carney's going to match up to all that? I highly doubt it.
No.
Highly doubt it.
Highly not.
But then you listen to Pierre Poilievre and everything he was saying all of that, the same thing I am. He was saying to axe the tax. He was saying to be harsher on crime and start fixing the homeless crisis. And Pierre Poilievre was far better. And in the future, I do believe Pierre Poilievre will become prime minister. And he will have a lot of people cheering him on for it. But Annie, don't give up. Keep going on that blue. Do not give up. We have to fight this fight. We have to support Pierre Poilievre.
Yep.
Do not give up on that. Okay, I'm behind in comments because was too busy yakking. Okay, Annie says that there was a comedian that said, I haven't met an honest politician yet. True. Yeah, you can't act like they're your friend. And even in the politician world, they're not friends with each other either, or they shouldn't be thinking that, you know? Nobody's your friend, especially in politics. Wakey says all Western countries are in debt up to the eyeballs. Yes, you're right, Wakey. Yep. Wakey says from our news reports, the U.S. is heading for bankruptcy. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they got the king of bankruptcy running the country, so.
Annie says, I don't believe this house arrest. Yeah, I mean, stop with the catch and release. You do the crime, you do the time. That's it.
Yeah.
And no such thing as bail. And I know Trump is even against that, this bail garbage. He's getting tired of it. Wiki says 70% of prisoners over here are foreign nationals. So I am with you on send them home. Yes, it's ridiculous. You know, all the like mass, like literally mass amounts of immigrants. Like, come on. Like, why? You know? I mean, I don't have things against the immigrants as people, but I'm trying to understand why so many. Like, why are you guys doing this?
Well, Trudeau brought them all in for votes.
Yeah, some of it's for votes.
Yeah, we'll bring you in, and then we'll give you everything you need. Just vote for us. That's the deal.
We did you a favor, now do me. Yeah.
Which technically they shouldn't be allowed to vote unless they're a Canadian citizen.
That's right. Yep.
But the Liberals changed that.
Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Now.
I mean, I think for the most part, a lot of us are on the same page when it comes to political talk. You know, what our morals are. You know, we're I think we're all pretty much on the same page of what morals are, and you know what should be done with our countries. But is it going to be done? That's the question, right? Wakey said they did the same here. RB. Yeah, something else, eh? Something else. Wakey, I seen the video of Nell. Her tail's still wagging as she's playing. That is so
I
cute.
got it this morning.
Yeah. So cute.
That's quite the
Mm-hmm. I'm sitting on it for my back.
Oh, okay.
Why, you need it?
No, I got the pink one here. Help raise my foot up.
Wiki says the only people not allowed to vote are prisoners. Oh, I never even thought of that. Are prisoners allowed to vote here? Do you know?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
I'm gonna look that up.
I never thought about that.
Thought of that either.
And he says, my two sisters are in Florida. I said to Mom, Florida may not want them there. Trump's place is Margalo. Oh, okay. Do they live there, Annie? Or do they have a place and just go there? Like, yeah, I don't know if they. I can't see it being a problem though, because there's other Canadians. Some visit, they have a place, like they buy a house and then they just go there, and then others that have literally moved there. So Lisa says they can't vote here either. Oh, vacating. Yeah, I don't see it a problem though. I don't really see it being a problem, Annie.
Yeah, people under prison terms conviction. Yeah.
Yeah, they can vote.
Let Bree finish.
If you've been convicted of a felony, you cannot vote.
You cannot in the States. Wow. Okay.
In Canada, voting by incarcerated electors.
Misdemeanor, I think if it's misdemeanor, you can.
Right.
But felony, you can't.
Oh, a felony you can't. Okay. A misdemeanor, yes, and a felony, no for the United States. Wow. And what did you say, RB?
Canadians who will be 18 years of age or older on polling day
Mm-hmm.
and who are in a correctional institution or federal penitentiary in Canada may vote by special ballot in an election or referendum.
Okay, so they can.
They can vote.
Yeah, so in Canada they
They
can
have to
vote.
be 18
But
or older.
obviously 18 or older, that's anywhere really. But you're allowed to here in the jails. Annie says they left yesterday morning for 2 weeks. Yeah, I think they're going to be okay, Annie. I think they're going to be okay there. Wiki says, but you can become president PMSO. Hey, Robert. Good to see you. So glad you're here. Yeah, Robert and I had a little chat earlier. Yeah. We were chatting in Messenger, Robert and I. You're sliding down there, dog. Come back up here. You're sliding down. You're not even on my lap anymore. You went right down to the end of my legs. What happened? Oh, funny stuff. Yeah. So Robert is at his new job. He was saying that he likes it so far. So I'm so happy for you, Robert. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Oh.
I knew you could do it. I knew it. You have me clapping. You have me the clapping noise, but forgot the cheering. I know, but it's only a clapper. It's
Oh, I
on
take
this.
that back. A misdemeanor also affects your right to vote.
It's on this little thing, Robert. You see that clapping one? It doesn't do the cheering though. I know. Like what kind of system is this? Yeah.
I take
Frank
that back.
must
A misdemeanor also affects your right to vote.
Go away. RB? RB? Have you been told today? You're you're about to be.
System is this?
Oh my goodness. It is defective. I don't know that they've hidden the cheering. I don't know what's going on there.
Your cheering thing is not working?
No, it claps, but it doesn't do cheering.
I thought I did.
No, listen.
You don't have that option? No, it's pause.
No, it doesn't. What?
Birds like it.
All right, I'll play all of them. You ready?
Yep. Laughter. Wait, birds like that one. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
the birds will go crazy. They like it.
They love it.
Okay, then the next one. The next one. The next one.
Oh, my.
The next one.
You're loud.
I don't like that one. The next one. The next one. Money. Money, 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 money. The next one. Okay, the next one. The next one. The next one. I don't know what that's even supposed to be. Like, I have an idea. Bing. I don't like a lot of them. Yeah, it is very off. Okay, the next one.
That is sexist.
Yeah, it's sexist. We got to be politically correct here. All right, the next one. You see how lame some of these are? Okay, the next one. Grandpa would have liked that one.
Yeah, Grandpa would like that one.
The next one. That is absolutely disgusting.
That's
And that's all there is, Robert. I played them all. That's it.
That's it. That's all.
So no cheering. What kind of system is that? Okay, I think I got a Bing or something. Let me see what's going on. Wakey sent something. Hang on here. Oh, and I do have pictures to share.
Wakey, wakey, wakey.
I have a picture from Bree A couple pictures from Annie and now Wakey. So looking forward
Now
to
she's on the
sharing them.
blanket.
Oh, you have one, Lisa. So cool. Oh, you like the wah wah wah. Oh, funny stuff. Let me see here. All right, I gotta save these pictures. Hang on a sec here. Yeah, it has the applause, but not the cheering. I know. I wish it was cheering and applause together. I think that would have been nice. Just saving Wiki's pictures here so we can have a look at them. Okay, there's the first one. um, oh, he's got a shrub
I
in
need
full
to
bloom.
stock up on Joy again. I only got one of Joy for today.
Yeah. Okay, got that one saved. Oh, a crescent moon. Wakey, good shot. Princess, I'm not giving you anything. Okay, that one's saved. Got it. I'm going to be right with you guys. I just had to grab those. And I've just got to pop them open and then we can share some pictures. And then after that, we will do our chat about movies.
Chat about movies.
I know nothing about movies.
Uh-huh.
Besides the movies I watch on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was. Let me go back to my messenger for a second here. Two. No, there's one more yet.
Stop, princess.
I know. There we go. All right. So let's start with sharing some pictures. And then we can move along to. Okay. I just had to have a look down there, make sure they're all there. Is Temu charging you a huge shipping fee? No, they're not charging me a huge shipping fee. I know Erin was thinking of not buying from Temu. Oh, she was thinking of not buying from Temu because of it. Oh. Did I find cleaner? What do you mean, Wakey? Did I find cleaner?
Cleaner?
I don't know.
Did you find cleaner?
Well, I got to pop the picture up. Hang on here.
Cleaner?
So,
Never heard of it.
No, there we go.
There we go.
So the first one I'm going to share is a picture of course, Sweet Joy. I love it, Bree. Love, love, love it. Let's blow her right up here so we can have a good look. Aw, she is so cute. Aw, absolutely love it. Oh, the movie. No, I didn't find it yet.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, no, I didn't find it yet.
Oh.
RB, can you look for it? Cleaner? I'll get RB to do it right now. Maybe, yeah, you have to look everywhere. Netflix, Prime, you have to look everywhere. Thank you for sharing her, Bree. She is so cute. Really enjoy seeing her. Okay, so the other week we talked about Annie's dad and that he could build tables and stuff. So Annie shared a picture with me of the table that her dad built. I'm really taken back by this. Like, it's nice. So let me show you the first picture. Okay, I'm gonna have to blow it up a little bit so you can see the detail. So I mean, look how nice that is. Jeez, the workmanship is just unbelievable. Let me go up a little. Like, look at all that. Like the detail. He's so creative.
Nice.
Wow.
Look at that.
Okay, I'll go back down. RB, watch the table for a minute.
I can't. I don't know. There's too many movies called The Cleaners. You have to find that. Wakey, share a link in the group if you can find the trailer for it and help us look for it.
Well, who stars in it?
I don't know.
In The Cleaner.
I'm getting documentaries.
Oh. It does look like a fish, Annie. Wiki says Daisy Ridley starts. Oh, okay. Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley.
Ridley. Daisy Ridley. All right, let me get to the next one Annie was sharing of the table her dad had made. Now, Annie, I did crop a little bit of this just because you did have some.
Okay, it just came out.
Oh, it just came out. Okay.
It's called Cleaner, not the Cleaner.
So, where is it?
It's in the theaters.
Oh, it's in the theaters, Wakey. It's in the theaters here. So we have to wait for it to hit Netflix yet.
Yeah, I found it.
So here's a side angle just to give you more of an idea. Look at all this though, like the way he shaped the sides and then added the little piece here, that little diamond. Like,
Daisy Ridley, Clive Owen, and Taz Skyler.
yeah, it's still in the theaters here.
Hi.
Like, RB, what do you think of this table? Look at the workmanship in this table. Like her dad had talent and skill.
Oh yeah, that's good craftsmanship.
Look at all that. Jeez. Annie, this is nice. Definitely a piece to hold on to. I really like that. Yeah. Definitely keep that one in the family.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Beautiful piece, Annie.
Beautiful piece. Princess.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I love seeing woodwork. This thing's in her way, I think. She's trying to get through and she can't. I can't reach it. I'm gonna fall off my chair. One of a kind, that's for sure. Absolutely. Wiki says
she figured it out. She walked around the table.
Wiki says from Rey, Ray from Star Wars. He said I watched it Friday night. I don't know.
Oh, Daisy. Oh, that's why the name's familiar. I'm not too keen on her.
You don't like her?
No, she ruined Star Wars.
It's just called Cleaner, not The Cleaner.
Oh, I said.
No, it just says Cleaner. That's it, Cleaner.
Oh, Cleaner, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Clive Owen's in it, so yeah, I'll watch it.
Oh, that's okay, Annie. That's all right. We've seen the workmanship. I just love it.
Daisy Ridley.
Beautiful.
Mm. I know. And like these people, they keep trying to interrupt my live. Like guys, I'm talking here. Like, you want to slow down?
It's the same people keep walking by.
They do. Like they just they're getting nosy. They want to see what's going on. They keep coming back. Okay, let's get on to Wakey's pictures. So Wakey caught the crescent moon. Let me blow it up so we can see it. This is a good one, Wakey.
Oh, I barely see it, but I see it.
Can I blow it up a bit more, maybe?
There it is.
Unreal. What a good shot. Wakey, you did a good job with this one. I really like that. I'm just zooming it out so you guys can see the whole thing. Jeez. And I mean, in person, it's always so much better, but you were able to capture that. Thank you so much for sharing this, Wakey. Wow. I really like that. Yeah. Good find. You know, you were right at the right moment. Yeah. Robert, they're stalking me. Oh, you cracked me right up. RB, I think RB went to the washroom, but I can ask him when he gets back. Yeah, he snuck off on me. Okay, and then Wakey also has a shrub that is in bloom. Look how nice that is. I really like it. Wakey, your mom would be so happy. She would be so happy. Oh, yeah. She would have such a smile. It's really nice. I'll just blow it right up so that we can.
Dirty.
Nice close look. Look at all that. So full. Let me zoom out because I went in a little too much. Wow. Yeah, Wakey, your mom would be so happy. She's probably thanking you a million times over. Like, she's saying, you did such a good
You got a
job.
green thumb.
You do have a green thumb, Wakey. You're right, Bree.
I got a brown thumb.
A brown thumb.
I can't
Wakey,
keep
this is
nothing alive.
gorgeous.
The only thing I can keep alive is my dog.
You're a good fur baby mama, though. Oh, this is at the end of your driveway, Wakey. Okay. You know, it's great for privacy. Yeah, that's what this is great for. It's great for privacy. Might as well turn my camera off. You can't even see me. It cut me off.
Well, I have Princess Honeygrove 12 years. So in 5 years.
Yeah. You give your dog so much love, Bree. Wakey, thank you so much for sharing these.
Well,
Love
she's
it.
no longer behind the chair. She's at my feet now.
Wakey wants to know if you've seen Inside Man, the movie Inside Man.
The Inside Man? No, not yet.
He said he hasn't seen it.
It's on the stream thing.
Wakey does have one more. Hang on a minute here.
Oh,
There's the other one Wakey has. This is a 1985 racing bike. It's all original except the seat. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Unreal.
That's vintage.
Jeez.
That's vintage.
And have you taken it out for a run? Like, does it function well? Okay, go back to comments here.
wow. 10 feet.
Oh, definitely grab some pictures, Annie, when it does bloom. I'd love to see it. Yeah, I would love to see it. This bike is a 1985 racing bike. It's all original except the seat.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Wakey to answer me if it's running or has he attempted to get it out for a run. It might, you might just need to oil the chain and it's good. It looks in good shape.
Mhm. Well, somebody was OUG.
Yeah, get her here thing. Okay, Wakey says it's not an adult bike. Ideal for someone, about 5 foot tall. I say hop on the thing and just try it out. How tall are you, Wakey?
Raise the bar, raise the seat as high as it goes.
It looks like it already is.
Like that.
It's for a short person or a younger, like a teen.
For a short person.
You're not 3 feet tall, Annie.
I'm 5'2".
Where's that dog?
Right over here. You have to kind of, just toss it up over there.
I'm 5'2".
I'm about 5'5". Yeah. You're 5'10". Okay.
My son's 5'11".
Oh, my son's 6'2". He's tall.
Good girl. It's easy going at 20.
I don't really know how tall my son is. All I know is I have to look up for him.
Wakey, if you did give it a go, then your knees would be to your chest, but you'd be all right.
I'm gonna have to ask him how tall he is. I think he's 5'11", but I think I'm gonna have to ask him.
Hang on, guys. I do have somebody in the basement. Roland! Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. How's it going, guys?
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
How's
What
the
about
car
things
coming
over
along?
there?
How's the car coming along?
Yeah, no, it's getting there. Yeah, it's
Good.
cruising. Yeah. No, it's
Good
getting
stuff.
there. Hey, guys, how's it going in the chat?
Wakey says that his inside leg is a 32-inch. My niece would hit
30 inches.
on your leg,
Yeah.
your 30-inch leg. You're pretty stocky. You might be. You might have to remeasure that.
I'm not 32. I'm 30.
Uh,
I go 1 10.
Annie says, I tell people I'm a 3x3. Annie, 3 feet tall and 300 pounds. Apparently, I'm a butterball turkey. Oh, that's hilarious.
wow, 300 pounds. That's getting up there.
I don't think she's really that much.
No.
Oh, gee.
I don't know what that is in kilogram, but it sounds a lot.
That is a lot. You would be round, like really round.
300 pounds is a lot.
Yeah. Be trying to back off the McDonald's, I think.
McDonald's, any processed foods, all the sweets. Yeah, you'd really have to cut back.
I don't eat McDonald's anyway. McDonald's is disgusting.
It is, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I don't mind McDonald's, but I mean, I haven't touched it in a lot of years, probably
Only
a good 20 years.
The only thing from McDonald's I care for are their just plain cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with those. But their
Yeah.
Big Macs, their anything else, no. I don't even like their French fries.
I did disappear, Robert.
Their Big Macs aren't very big either.
No, they're not.
Not anymore.
They make it like it's big in the ads, but yeah, they're not.
Oh yeah. They zoom right in, and people hold the absolute outer edge of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wakey's has always been able to wear off the rack jeans without having to turn up. Okay, that's all right.
136 kilo. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's right up there.
It is, yeah. Like I said, you'd be round.
I know nothing about kilograms.
Thanks for checking that out, Annie, because I wouldn't have known. We do pounds. We don't do kilograms.
Yeah, we do pounds.
So
I didn't know you did pounds.
yeah, we do pounds here.
What do you do for speed?
Gee.
We do miles.
I don't do speed. I'm sorry.
Sorry, we don't do speed.
We do miles.
Yeah, I know America does miles, but what does Canada do? Kilometers per hour?
We're metric.
Yeah, metric.
Yeah.
Somebody
Your
farted.
your metric except for weight.
No, everything's metric over here. Kilos.
But he wants to know when you drive. What do you?
Yeah. Speed.
Yeah, kilometers per hour.
Can you
Yeah.
check the front entry?
See, I don't know any of
Annie,
that.
I don't do
Oh,
speed.
that's
either. No drugs. We're drug free over here. So somebody really let
You know,
one.
I saw something the other day. I went Monday when I went to catch the bus to go get my X-ray and stuff. I was sitting at the bus stop, and somebody had left a needle on the ground.
RB, stop. Left a needle.
Yeah.
I see needles quite often.
And I'm like, I ain't touching that. No way.
Yeah, I see them quite often here.
And this was over by my house, way out in the where this just shouldn't happen.
Yeah. A few years ago, there was a needle on my front lawn. I'm like, oh no,
No.
I kicked it off onto the road because we have the city's street sweepers that come and clean up the streets.
Yeah.
So I kicked it off so that they can clean it up. Like right on my front lawn. Come on.
I just let it sit there. I didn't even bother it. I'm like, I ain't touching that.
Oh, I wasn't touching it with my hand. I just kicked it with my shoe.
I would have
Yeah.
binned it. I would have binned it in case any children come along and played with it.
Oh,
Well, there was
oh,
no bin. There was no garbage can there.
yeah, we don't have a. Well, you have to dispose of it properly. I mean, you don't know what disease it has, you know?
Could have
All the more reason to remove it.
Yeah, I know, but what do I do with it if it's in my hand, you know? Like,
Hey, pick it up with a tissue or something.
I don't know. We don't have any young kids.
I was in my wheelchair anyway. I didn't want to get out of my wheelchair and pick it up.
They're pretty knowledgeable.
And he says, I don't even do carnival rides. They're too fast. Oh, I love fast rides. Well, not a roller coaster, but
I love roller coasters, but my back don't like them.
I haven't been on one in a long time, but I used to love all the fast ones. Robert says you Canadians are the reason why my toolkit is all messed up.
We have
Robert.
those too, Annie. We have them all over downtown.
Wiki says I hit 172 mile per hour once. Ooh, on the bike. Wow, that's fast.
Is
Holy.
that going downhill?
Yeah, were you downhill or it was just flat?
Where you pull the Mr. Bean and then grab the back of the car.
Grab the back of a car.
And speed going that way past all the cyclists.
That's hilarious.
I think he's talking his motorbike.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's talking about doing a what is it? Back
A
to the
bicycle?
future. Back to the future run behind a car or something.
Yeah. Back to the Future. Flat on a super blackbird. Woo, that's fast, Wakey. Jeez. Annie says there's so many tent people here in Canada. Yes, yes, there is.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have them down here too, but they're downtown.
See, you need Trump in there to sort it all out. Get rid of the drugs. Get rid of all the criminals.
yeah, yeah,
They ain't
yeah. It
gonna
needs a
do
good
that
cleanup.
here because we're a sanctuary city.
Yeah, there's
Trump
10
can't touch us because we're
there,
the sanctuary city.
there's tent cities everywhere here. I mean, I could walk 10 minutes and you would see a location where there's a bunch of tents. Any direction I go, it's like that. It and we're away from downtown, so it's even like outside of downtown. It's just everywhere. It's horrible.
But the police are always going after them,
Yeah, yeah, here too. Hmm.
breaking them up,
Your
tearing down
continent
their
has gone
city.
downhill there.
They need to fix the housing crisis and get them into homes is what they need to do, and get them off the drugs.
We have a lot of low income housing here.
Right.
I mean, a lot. They're building all over the place here.
But they need drug treatment centers to get them off of the drugs and start living a clean life and be productive in society, right? Like
Hmm. Yep,
that's what
they
they need
do.
to do. And I'm not talking about, well, of course the US, but I'm talking more about us here in Canada. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
they
not
need
gonna
all
I'm not
over
gonna
the
speak
place.
I'm not gonna speak for other countries. It's not my place, but
They need all over the place. Here
right.
too.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
they have safe injection sites where you can go and they'll hand you needles where you can do it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they have a safe injection thing where I volunteer, and I told them I'm not handing out nothing. I said I don't support it. If somebody should ask for something, don't expect me to do it. And they understand, they're okay with it, that I'm against it. It's just a personal thing, right? So here
No,
they
that's it.
sleep under the bridges. They do here too. We have some bridges, and so if you ever have to walk like under a bridge on the sidewalk, it stinks of pee. It's just you can't even breathe. It just reeks of urine.
Hmm.
Oh, I just can't. Mm-mm. People can't afford to live in their houses. That's right. So people start tent cities. Yep.
So at what point in time did that did that turn around? When did all this start to happen?
Uh, I would say during COVID. Yeah.
What, Canada had no homeless, no drugs, anything like that before COVID?
Oh no, I'm sure it's been around for many years, but when it was very very clear and evident was COVID time. You really started to see people piling up. But I'm sure it's been around forever.
Yeah.
The cops chase them out. Where are the people supposed to live? Annie, I've been saying the same thing. The cops keep chasing them out. Like, pick a spot somewhere for them. Like, round them up, put them in the boonies, put a rehab center thing out there, get them dry, get them clean, bust them, like, come on.
Yep.
Yeah, Annie says the same thing. COVID time is when it was very prevalent. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sure
okay.
it's been around forever, but like you've seen
It was
tons of
worse
it
during COVID time because people were losing their jobs and
That's
losing
right.
their homes and stuff like that.
Yes. COVID was the high peak of it all. Yeah.
Mm.
when the left took over. Robert. Yeah. Like remember there was drugs before, drugs in tent cities. How long do you think that was going on before COVID? Probably since forever, right? It's always been a thing.
70s, probably since the 70s,
Yeah,
60s.
probably. Yeah, probably. It wasn't really noticeable though, because there wasn't really that many.
Yeah.
But when COVID happened, like Bree said, people lost their jobs and lost their homes. When COVID happened, a lot went down, and now it's like you see it big time. Like I said, I could walk 10 minutes, tent city here, walk another 10 minutes. Oh, tent city there. Like you just see it everywhere now.
Yeah, because when they shut down non-essential businesses and all that, and then people had to go on those checks.
Mm.
But some people were treating it like, oh, I'm getting free money.
Yeah.
And they weren't paying their rent, and landlords were furious because then landlords wanted their rent. Mortgages you could freeze, but once it started up again, you owed all that money to pay.
Yeah.
People didn't do that.
Yeah.
And then in the end, a year later, the government wanted that money back with income tax.
That's right. Yeah.
So everybody thought they were getting this money taxed and getting it free. It wasn't free.
Nothing.
It was temporary.
Well, nothing's free.
Nothing's free.
You think about it, right? Like, you really think they're going to give that to you? No, not that kind of money.
Like, regular people had to pay it back. Businesses had to pay it back.
Yeah, businesses were struggling. Some businesses end up shutting down because they couldn't keep up.
The only place we'd find tents around here would be in a holiday camp.
Yeah. A holiday camp.
Yeah, what do you call it? Caravan park.
Right. Yes.
Caravan and tenting. That's it. There's no tent cities and
like
shit
homelessness.
Like that. Yeah.
Over here, even in the States, we have in Canada, we have provincial parks, and then you have public parks away.
Yeah. Lisa says, Sharon at Connection of Lives and Interests says, hi, everyone. Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Wherever you are.
I'm not seeing Sharon anywhere in the chat.
No, she didn't have a chat.
She's
I wonder if
Lisa.
Yeah, I wonder if Lisa's talking to her somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Annie says, Rolly, can we move in with you and the cats? I can even be your cat sitter.
Oh, six of them we need. With 6 of them, we need all the help we can get.
Oh, jeez. Wiki says recreational drugs became popular during the late Victorian period. Victoria herself had a daily tincture of, I don't even know what that is, Landrium? I'll pull it up. There we go. Lisa says people here in Virginia are choosing to be homeless to avoid paying bills. Oh.
Yeah, right. That's pretty sad, Lisa.
That is sad.
Does the unemployed in Canada get paid?
What's that?
Do the unemployed in Canada get unemployment benefits?
Yes.
Okay. Is that for only a period of time or perpetual?
A very short period of time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's texting you, Lisa. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. I'm like, I don't see her, but hi.
At one point, it was like there was no limit, but people abused it, and then they made a lot of changes to it. Because originally, you used to get 85% of your wages that you made.
Yeah.
This is going way back, and then at one point, because people abused it, they changed it. And now you get up to it's 55% of your wages.
Right.
Right.
And then you have you're on it for so long.
Yeah.
Until you find more work.
So what about school leavers? Right, first year out of school, do they get any benefits?
It depends if they can get work. If they don't get work, they can get it, but it's not a whole lot of money.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then people get GST checks.
Yeah, rebate.
That's that's every 3 months, a GST rebate. That's what we call our free money.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, it's not counted for anything as far as bills and stuff.
Yeah, right. What's that?
I
I only
only
get
get my
That's how I do Timu.
once every 3 months. Yeah, right.
I only get my Social Security once a month.
So there's GST. We get that once every 3 months. Then there's another one called Trillium, and that's every 3 months. So that there's 2 checks that us Canadians get every 3 months, and it's a big help. But well, especially if you're someone who has a big need for stuff. But we just
Yeah.
use it for Timu.
Yeah,
And speaking
right.
of Timu, I have a little stand coming from Timu that I can put all my stuff around the desk in. So I don't know if I'm going to do a video on it or just show it live. I'm not sure, but one of the two. I do have to get some videos done with other Timu hauls that I opened and checked out, but I've got to do a video to show you guys. Come on, RB, what are you doing there? I like it bright.
Fan won't turn it off.
Don't worry about the fan. I'm cold.
No, I'm turning the fan off because it turned so much.
Oh, nothing else from the government. That's what Annie says. Lisa says hubby gets SSI once a month. So kind of like free.
I get SSD, Social Security Disability.
Oh, that's right, Annie. You don't get that. You don't get that other one, the Trillium. Because Annie's in Canada, but not in Ontario.
Not in Ontario.
Oh, that really sucks. Jeez.
Not all provinces do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's crack down to this movie thing, seeing as that was the highlight of the live. So I was given a whole bunch of movies. I can't remember the count. I lost count. But I have a bag here. And they're all brand new movies.
Yeah, brand new movies.
I used to have a membership on YouTube, but they canceled it because they stopped doing memberships. So I no longer have a membership.
So just a few. That's it. It's just a few.
That's about as many as CDs I have.
Jessica went in there with her hands in and dug deep.
Well, there's still tons though. This is nothing compared to what was there. Like,
what are they? DVDs?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Let's have.
Are they Chinese?
No.
Yeah, me too, Annie. I was a member of an individual channel, but they canceled it.
I've never seen them. I've never seen them packed that way. Where'd you get them from?
Where I volunteer.
Okay.
The new building that they got, a bunch of stuff was left behind, and this was some of the stuff. So like,
it's like a DVD cover minus the DVD.
But somebody burned them.
Oh, they're all burns, are they?
I think, yeah, that's a burned copy. Yeah, it is. Look at it.
Flip it over. Oh.
Yeah, so some of them are a burned copy, but I don't care. I mean, there's still movies.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. It'll work. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still movies.
Hot tub. Oh,
I am addicted to Timu, Robert. I truly am. I will admit it, I truly am. I have 2 bags of Timu stuff, and, some free money came in. So I bought some more last night. Yep.
We both did.
Yeah. Yeah, there's enough for both of us to get stuff, so. I was like, all right, we'll take it.
Oh.
All right, so this one's called Hot Tub Time Machine. The second one, I've never seen it, so I didn't even.
Yeah, you did. You saw the first
I've seen
Oh,
the
did you?
first one. I've seen the first one.
I've never even heard of it.
Who's that in it?
Been that long, I just don't remember then. Okay, this is going to take a little bit, guys. This one is called Only God Forgives. Haven't seen that. No idea what that's about.
Ryan Gosling.
Sounds interesting. Sounds like an interesting movie.
What? No,
there's who's in it.
Lay down.
So that's who's in it. Ryan Gosling, Kristen Scott Thomas. I'm not familiar with all those people. So then there's this one. So some of these you'll be familiar with, some of you won't.
Fast and Furious.
I'm familiar with Fast and the Furious, but I don't know about 7.
Yeah. What's the next one here? I'm not familiar with this one at all.
No.
Stephen King's Good Marriage.
A good marriage, it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that head, pal.
Well, yeah. Obviously, it's a
Oh, it's
thriller.
Stephen King, of course it is.
It's a thriller, a horror, something. I don't know. Then there's
Dum, dum, dum.
this one's called Faces in the Crowd. I'm not familiar with that either. I brought over a box of VHS movies from the house. Oh, you did, Wakey. Oh, cool. Jeez, VHS. That's back in the day. This one's called
Yeah,
Ticking Clock.
I have about 250 DVDs.
Yeah, I have tons. Well, and even more now. I want to get cases for these, though, to put them in actual cases. This one has Cuba Gooding Jr. in it. That's who that guy is, if anybody forgot what his name was. Wakey, you'll have to let me know which ones you have on VHS. Be cool to see which ones you ended up saving. We switched over a long time ago. Got rid of all the VHSs. We didn't replace all of them with DVDs because some of them we just weren't interested in anymore. But we replaced the ones that we do watch, and we switched it over to the DVDs. This one's called Prisoners. I'm not sure exactly what that one's all about. But...
Don't know that one. Could be interesting.
Yeah. At our thrift stores, VHS tapes were a quarter each. Wow. Well, VHS is out too, though. A lot of you might remember that one.
American Heist, I've heard of it. Never watched it, but I've heard of it.
It's an older one. I like stuff like that. Then this one is called Muffin Top. It's a love story. I've never seen that.
Never heard of it.
And Men Leave, Cake Helps. Okay. But yeah. So, yeah, some of them I have no idea. Others, it's been so long I don't remember. So, really interested to see them all, though. Robert, you are hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, next one. This one is Z for Zachariah. Not familiar with that either.
That looks like an older movie.
It is, yeah.
That might be interesting to me.
It says, in the wake of a nuclear war, a young woman survives on her own, fearing she may actually be the proverbial last woman on Earth, until she discovers the most astonishing sight of her life, another human being. A distraught scientist, he's nearly been driven mad by radiation exposure and his desperate search for others. A fragile, imperative strand of trust connects them, but when a stranger enters the valley, their precarious bond begins to unravel. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I don't know, be interesting. They have vinyl records here at Walmart. Ooh, I like records. We have a record player. I like stuff like Beethoven, Mozart. I like that stuff. Young years, I hated it. But nowadays, I just love it.
I like 80s music.
Yes, the 80s is excellent. Excellent.
I don't like today's music.
Yeah, it's a really garbage today's music.
I was
What's this
telling my
one?
caregiver that, and she said, "No, it's not.
Oh,
No,
there's a lot.
no music is garbage."
There's a lot. Yeah.
So
Well,
I
stuff.
just told her, then it's not my taste.
Yeah, stuff that we're just not into. Yeah. All right, the next
I
one.
still think it's garbage.
I do too. Nothing's
I'm
gonna
just
convince
not
me
going to tell
otherwise.
her that.
Right. This one is called Is the Virus Outside or Is It Within? It's called Containment.
I've heard of that movie, but I've never seen it, and I've not seen the previous to it either. But I've heard of it.
The lucky ones are already dead, it says. This one is called Counterband. It has Mark Wahlberg. We all know Mark Wahlberg. That
Looks
guy.
like an action film
I think it is, yeah. Well,
because the
it is.
guy's got a gun.
Yeah, it's action. So RB will like that one. The next one I have is called American Reunion.
Mm.
I'm not familiar with that, but again, I could have just forgot what it's about too. Like I said, so, like these ones are older ones. This one is Brad Pitt. It's called World War Z.
Never heard of it.
So it's a guy one.
That's Barbie.
RB, yep. That's why I grabbed it. I'm like, oh, you'll like that. Okay, this one also has Cuba Gooding Jr. This one's called Freedom.
Freedom.
Trying to make sure there's no glare. So it's another guy one. Two men, 100 years apart, united by amazing grace. And this is based on a true story, this one. Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Very interesting. This one is a National Geographic. It's obviously a true story, as Christians know a true story. It's called Killing Jesus, and this is when they crucified him. That's what the front.
I would have to watch that to see if I would
There's the back.
mesh with it.
Oh, Zizi. Oh my goodness. She's aiming
Who's
for
she?
the back here. Okay, look, you want to make your appearance? There you go. Hey guys!
So she licks her chops.
I know. All right, okay. You want to come visit too, huh? Mama busy? All right, how about I hold you this way? There you go. All right, this one is a wrestling one, which RB likes it, I don't. Oh, Lisa says hi to you, Zizi. Lisa's saying hi to you. Yeah. You see her right there? See? Yeah, you're reading it. There you go. This one also is an action assassin.
Another one for RB.
Yeah, another RB movie. What's this one? Eddie Murphy. What a funny guy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's good.
Love Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I'll show you the back. There he is in action. He is such a funny guy. Jeez, good actor. Okay, this one's called The Gray. That's also with Liam Neeson. He's a really good actor, and that's a good movie. A Deadly Adoption, the birth of a plan gone wrong. As Will Ferrell. So, I mean, this one's older too. I don't know if it tells me how old. A lot of the writing's too small for me. I don't have my glasses. It's super tiny. I don't know, something like 2015 or something like that. It's an older one. This is Limitless. Now, I watched that not that long ago. I've watched this a bunch of times, but I really like it. So you're looking for a good movie. Limitless is good. It has Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro. Who doesn't like Robert De Niro? I think most of us do. And Abby Cornish. I like Robert De Niro. He's so good. Well, Bradley Cooper, too. He's a good actor. This one's called Parallels. What is in the building? Not that one. This one's called Unexpected. Now, I don't think it's like a big hit or anything. Well, not that I ever remember. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But if I'm going a bit quick, you guys can always come back and watch this part of the live and, write down which ones you think might interest you and watch trailers and pick one that you like. Zero Dark 30.
I was just wondering would you get copyrighted showing these titles?
No, not for showing a title. No, if I played it, yes.
Right.
Yeah, not showing it though. It's called About Time.
Chick flick.
It is a chick flick. You're right. Oh, funny stuff. Okay, hang on. We'll get to the guy ones, really. Come on. Okay, this one's called Selfless. God created man, man created immortality. Well, there you go. You can always check out that one. One's a guy one. Got a gun in there. Parental guidance if you want something funny to watch.
I think I've seen that one.
Oh, I'm bouncing this around because she's getting restless. She wants my lap, but that's where the movies are. This one is called Blended with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
I'm not sure if I've seen that one or not.
Yeah, it's a good funny one. Blended. Or like Rolly would say, chick flick. All right, ZZ, this isn't working out because you want me to hold you close. And I'm trying to get through these. Okay. So the next one is called Admission. Probably another girl one, but...
Yeah, it doesn't look sci-fi to me.
No, there won't be any sci-fi. There'll be like... you've got Robert Downey Jr. in this one, and Robert Duvall. This is a good one. The Judge.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
It's a good one. Yeah. Good Day for It. This one's called, and it's an action one. There's bullets on there and everything.
It's a RV one.
It's an RB one. Yep. And then there's the people in it.
What's that? Viewer advised nudity scenes.
Is that what it said? I don't know. I didn't read it. It's an RB one. Lisa says, enjoy the rest of your week, you all. Because she's talking to her. Sharon, have a wonderful week. Hopefully we'll see you on the live soon.
Yeah, pass on a howdy from me.
Yeah, we all say hi. We miss her.
I told her in the chat.
Okay, this is Dumb and Dumber. Like, who doesn't know that one, right?
I've seen that many times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Dumb and Dumber too. Yeah. Okay, next one.
That's a classic.
Fast and Furious. There's a guy movie.
I thought you just pulled that one up.
Yeah, it showed up twice. I know. Even RB said that one when I was going through it and showing them. When I brought them home, he's like, didn't you just show that one? I'm like, maybe.
You're
Second,
Fast and Furious 7 too.
yes. Not familiar with this one, but
I'm curious to see what that's about.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, you can always go back and watch the replay and then write down the ones that you caught your interest or attention. 273 passengers, but they're not alone. 7,500. What does it say? 7,500 die with me. So something's happened in this plane, guys. Something has happened.
You can have that movie all you want.
I'm actually interested to see what's going on. This is from the producer of the movie The Grudge. All right, the next one's called Addicted. It says every woman needs an escape. I'm not really familiar, but sometimes even though you're not familiar, they're still good or decent. So there's that one called Addicted. I should move it up a little bit more so you can see who's in it. There's the people who are in it. If anybody wants to watch the replay, pause, and then look it up.
Replay.
This one is called Let's Be Cops. Fake cops, but real trouble.
Surprised there's not a dog in that one.
It's a comedy. I mean, this will be a good one. And it doesn't say on here who's in it. Well, it says on the back, I think, but not the front. Let me see.
Jake Johnson and Damon Wayans Jr.
That's who's in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
2014 when it came
2014. So a lot of these movies are back in that era. 2014-ish. That one's 2014, but the others would be right around in that time, give or take. So this one's called The Other Guys, so another comedy. It's just in a case like this, so I can't even read anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have its actual sleeve-like thing. This one's called Before I Go to Sleep, Don't Trust Anyone, it says.
I don't think I trust a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen that movie before.
Did we watch that one?
Cops, yeah, Let's Be Cops. Yeah, when it came out, we watched it. So it's
Okay.
been a while since we've seen it. But it's a really good movie, so.
Lisa says she has her mother-in-law visiting and she doesn't care for YouTube. Oh. Well, it's good that she's visiting with family. You know, treasure time with your family because we never know how long people are here for. Yeah. Speak of that, I just found out an ex of mine, he passed away unexpectedly last year, but I just found out. And he was only 50.
Wow.
So you don't know how long you have with somebody. I'm thinking heart attack, but sad. Okay, this one's called Midnight in Paris. Midnight in Paris is as light as a soulful and just as sweet. So a romance.
I might watch that.
It has Owen Wilson though, so I think it'll be good.
And Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. Souffle. Midnight in Paris is as light as a souffle and just as sweet. Souffle. He said souffle. I'll be all right. Oh, jeez. Do you remember this about the Morgans? That's the movie.
Oh, Hugh Grant. This is supposed to be good.
Yeah, with Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant's good.
Oh, yeah, he's really good acting.
Mm-hmm. I do too. He's a good actor. We're getting there, guys. The pile's much thinner now. This one has Tyler Perry. For those who love Tyler Perry, I'm one of those people. It's called Alex Cross.
Looks like an action movie.
Tyler Perry, like you have never seen him before. Dun, 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 dun. And on the back it says, "Don't ever cross Alex Cross."
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Many of us have seen this one, but I wanted to kind of bring it to attention because it's a really good movie.
That is a good movie. I've seen it.
I love that movie.
I've seen it. That is a good movie.
Yeah.
Based on a true story, too.
Wakey says Messenger doesn't like it when you upload lots of pictures. Oh, see? They're giving you a tough time again, Wakey.
Mhm.
They never cut you a break. Okay, this one's called The Book of Life. So, like an animation film, but I like these.
Book of Life. Ah.
And then there's the backside.
Mhm.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Mhm.
The next one, well, for those that like this kind of thing,
No, thank you. I won't even get involved with that.
Yeah, I know. Not the greatest thing.
I'm not opening myself up to that.
Mm-mm. This one's called Unthinkable. And it has Samuel L. Jackson, Carrie Ann Moss, and Michelle Sheen. Let me just move that up so you can see a little bit better the name.
Michael Sheen.
Oh, Michael Sheen, sorry. Unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Next one is called Trainwreck. We all know one. So that'll be a funny one.
Mhm.
I've heard of that movie. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh, from the guy who brought you Bridesmaids. If you guys seen Bridesmaids, you'll like this too. Is what it's getting at. Trainwreck. So it's kind of like a comedy love story kind of thing. Yeah.
I wanted to see Bridesmaids, but I just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
Chick flick. Okay, another guy movie. This one has Bruce Willis, the younger Bruce Willis, and others that you guys would be familiar with. It's called The Prince. So,
John
I mean, it's
Cusack.
action, but I mean, it's not packed of action.
Jason Patrick, Bruce Willis, John Cusack, Jung Jin-hoon.
So that's a good one.
A lot of action in that one.
The next one, again, is animation called Penguins.
Mm-hmm. The Penguins of Madagascar.
We just love these, though, eh?
I know. These guys are hilarious.
Yeah. Well, any animation, really. We just love them.
Love them. Especially
Yeah.
that one.
Because they're
DreamWorks.
clean. It's a
From
clean watch.
DreamWorks. They're really good.
This is called Return to Sender.
Return to sender.
So a small town nurse gets brutally attacked, and Ard, you know the Ards,
I know what you're talking about.
she gets attacked and Ard in her own home by a mysterious man. Following his arrest, she starts to write to him, but the letters all get returned unopened. Determined to confront him, she then starts to regularly visit him in prison and seemingly befriends him against her father's expressed wishes. Unable to understand his daughter's intentions, he fears for her safety. Come the time, her assailant is released. But has he underestimated her strength and resolve? Dun, dun. So we got to try to figure out what her intention is. Why? Why would she want to?
Mm-hmm.
Return to sender. Why would she want to keep visiting that guy? This is called The Red Tent. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm not even familiar with the people in it.
Never heard of it.
So the red tent sweeping tale that takes place during the time of the. Hang on, I'm going to unfold it here. I can't read the rest. The red tent is a sweeping tale that takes place during the times of the Old Testament, told through the eyes of Rebecca Ferguson, the daughter of, well, it's people in the Bible, and Jacob, I can't pronounce that. So anyway, this Dinah girl happily grows up inside the red tent where the women of her tribe gather and share the traditions and turmoil of ancient womanhood. The film recounts the story that Rachel, Leah, Zephia, I think, and Bilhah, I can't pronounce the names. The Old Testament names are really hard. So anyway, the four wives of Jacob, Dinah,
Dinah, I think.
matures and experiences in an intense love that subsequently leads to devastating loss, and the fate of her family is forever changed. The all-star cast also includes Deborah Winger and Will Tudor. So a biblical one, but yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, it'd be worth a watch. Yeah. Let's get that in there. Bear with me here. Okay. Only a few more. 3 more. This is called My Man is a Loser. What a name for a movie.
A lot of men are losers. Not all men, but a lot are.
Sometimes it takes a player to help you score with your wife. It says at the bottom. I don't know. A lot of movie choices, that's for sure. This one's called The Suspect. Nothing is black and white. So another action-packed movie.
Just for RB.
Yeah, another RB movie. And then this one, I love Tyler Perry. This one's called Tyler Perry's Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. But it's done in a play. So if you're interested, there's another good one. Tyler Perry's Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. So now you guys have lots of choices to go through the replay and see which one fits you the best. Which
And
one?
Mikey sent you some too.
Uh,
I don't know how many he sent
along to along came a spider. Oh, Wakey, that's right. Sent some VHS pics. Ouija was originally a board game made by the makers. Yes, it was, Wakey. Yes, it was. Yep. Couldn't get the pins in my eyes fast enough. Wakey.
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, that's good, Roland. That's good. I like it. Oh, yeah, you have your name. I like it. I love it. All right, let me grab Wakey's pictures too. So that's all the movies. I mean, it was a lot, but okay, I shared those ones.
Penguin. Ah, the story about a country that had no tariffs.
Penguin. All right, Wakey sent me some of those. Here, RB, can you put these in the bag?
Yeah.
So that I can start saving some of these pictures Wakey wants to share.
Got caught up there.
Nice.
There we go.
Let me got it. All right.
I
So,
just sent you a picture. It's a little dark, but you can still see it once you blow it up.
okay. Just wherever for now.
Oh man.
Yeah, Madagascar is so good. I really do like the kids movies, the animation kid movies. I like it because they're clean. They're funny. They're clean. Has a little bit of adult humor, but light adult humor. RB, what would you say you like?
Star Trek.
Yeah, sci-fi, action, comedy,
Oh, you like a combination then?
comedy.
I should
You
have
don't have
sent
like
you
a,
that.
a favorite or anything.
Favorite of all would be
Like your style, not the movie, but what style? You don't have like a favorite style?
no, I'm open to quite a bit.
Yeah. And Roland, do you have a favorite style? Or are you pretty open?
Oh, reasonably open. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bree, do
Don't
you
mind.
have a
Don't
certain?
mind documentaries.
Yeah, documentaries are really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
like
I mean, really,
Christian,
you like which ones?
Christian movies.
Christian movies. Yeah. Yeah, they're clean too.
I've been watching a lot on YouTube, so
Yeah, there's so many good ones out there on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how YouTube it lets you do that though, like without
I
getting a
just
strike
type in
or.
Christian movies and I get a list of different Christian movies. Well, there's different channels that actually have copyrights for the movies.
Right. Because I mean, you're not allowed to play stuff or you'll get struck, and YouTube can be so picky. And I just don't understand how there's channels out there that are allowing people to do movies. It's kind of confusing to me.
Yeah, it seems pretty random who gets penalised and who doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, they pick
The
and
Yeah.
bigger
choose. Like
channels
I don't,
don't get penalized, but the smaller channels get penalized.
I just don't understand.
Yep. I don't understand how they get away with it.
I'm almost done. Wiki sent a whole ton of them,
Oh boy.
so it's taking me a little bit to get them all in here.
And I just sent you another picture of Joy. She was sleeping.
Oh, okay.
She had her head on my pillow that I put my feet on. I
Yeah.
thought she was cute, so I just took a picture of her. But I should have sent you the picture I just edited.
Okay, I'll grab that while I'm saving. Well, yeah.
Because that
We're
one's
not
a little
save.
dark.
What's happening? Mm. Yeah, I'm pretty open for the most part. There's a few. There's a few I don't like and won't watch. Sci-fi is one of them. It doesn't do anything for me. It makes no sense to me. I can't.
I don't like slashers and I don't like sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi doesn't make sense to me. I like you get these weird zombies or aliens, or I'm like I don't see any of that going on in life. Like
Well, it's
I'm not seeing it.
like the romance ones too. You know, they're about as realistic as the sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they make us women feel good, you know.
Well, like
Well-
the other day, I was watching a movie. It wasn't a Christian, but it was like a good, wholesome, family-friendly movie. It was cute. And I watched that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was called Timber the Treasure Dog.
But like Roland said, it's not none of that's real. I mean,
It's all fiction.
oh, okay.
Well, that one was fiction. Because dogs don't talk, but these dogs did.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
They were looking for treasure. They found it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, that would be good. Just bear with me, guys. I'm popping them all up as we speak here.
Yep.
I hope I'm not leaving any out. Let me grab Breeze. Yeah, there's Bree's recent one.
Twice?
Yeah. Just hang on here. Just double checking, making sure I've got all of Wakey's. I think I did. All right, let's check out what Wakey's sent.
He said he'll be back.
Wakey's going to be back in 5. All right, well, I'm going to show Joy first then. I got to get that bike off. I showed that one. All right, so here is little Miss Joy in her glory.
Hopefully you can see it, bud. Because I got a brighter.
Oh, yeah.
She's laying on the
There we
pillow.
go.
She's still that way, too.
Is she really?
On the pillow, huh?
Oh, so cute. Do I have somebody in the basement? No. Okay. She's so cute. Aww. I love it when they're at peace like that. Mm-hmm.
Beach being behind the chair.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I really like it. Where did Zizi go?
She's down here in her blanket.
On the floor?
Guys, I'm going to have to jet off, unfortunately.
Well, that's all right. I'm glad you came.
But have everybody a good week, and we will catch you all on the next one.
Sounds good.
Sounds good,
Thank you for
Rolly.
coming.
Oh, really?
All right, take care, eh? Catch us
Okay,
later.
have a good day, Rolly.
Take care, Rolly.
All right, so then let's crack into some of Wakey's shares here. So there's one of Wakey's movies. These are VHS. Gotta shrink.
Phenomenon.
That was a good
John
one.
Travolta.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Very good movie.
What is that?
Can I blow it up?
John Travolta's movie Phenomenon.
Oh, Phenomenon. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
one.
a good movie.
I don't think I would watch it.
Yeah, I really like that one, Phenomenon. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Oh, it's not closing on my end. Okay. The next movie he has. Oh, this one's a good one too. Jeez. Whoa. I'm clicking through them. Hang on. Something happened. Oh, I lost it. Give me a second. I don't know where that one went now. I have to re-pop it up, but I don't know what happened. Well, Wakey will tell me which one it is. I lost it. All right, so the next one. I'm not familiar with that one. Not unless I just don't remember. Let me blow it up so you can see it better. You know that one, RB? Reservoir Dogs? Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
I've not heard of it.
Hmm.
There's no dog in it.
Yeah, where's the dog? It's called Reservoir Dogs. Where's the dog?
There is no dog in the movie.
Okay. Well, I mean,
the people are the dogs, huh?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to search it out and see if we can find it. All right. So the next one he has, oh, this one's a very common well known. Most of us have seen it. Are you ready, RB?
Yeah.
There you go.
I've seen it years ago.
Girl.
I don't like the movie, but I've seen it.
Jaws.
You had to get Nell sorted, Wakey. These guys are getting restless.
Girl.
Zizi was laid down, but now she's.
She's gotta drink the water. She's back down.
Oh, is she laying down? Okay, good.
Girl.
All right, the next one Wakey's sharing is called Outbreak. Oh, Wakey, that was a good one.
That was a
I've
good
heard of
one.
that, but I've not seen it. Probably
Yeah.
wouldn't watch it.
Let me blow it up.
Come on.
It has Dustin Hoffman. Oh, Morgan Freeman. Oh, this one's good. I forgot that they were in it. This animal carries a deadly virus, and the greatest medical crisis in the world is about to happen. Ooh.
I
I
might
remember.
watch that. Who knows?
Come on.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't remember that Dustin Hoffman and Morgan Freeman were in it, but I remember watching Outbreak.
That might be an interesting movie to watch.
You probably would like it, Brie. Lisa says, been on the ride at Universal Studios Jaws. Oh, is that ever cool?
I've been on a lot of rides at Universal Studios in California.
Oh, that's so neat. Okay, there's the next one. RB, you would probably like that. Blow it up so you can see it a bit better.
I haven't seen that.
It's a space movie. See, that's another one. I'm not into space movies.
Saturn 3. Oh my goodness, that is an old
I will
Have you
watch
seen it?
some space movies, but I've not seen that one.
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen that one.
Well, see, now we've got more to add to our list, guys.
See?
If you're into that type.
Was it Saturn 3?
Saturn 3, yeah. RB's looking it up. Oh, it's easy. Come on. My goodness. Come on. You're getting restless, huh? All right.
Oh, so I'm crying. Interesting. I'm gonna have to watch it.
RB says he's going to have to watch it, Wakey. You've got his interest.
No, the problem is now, is it free on Prime? That's the kicker.
Okay, the next one, let's move along. The next one Wakey's sharing is called Golden Eye. Ooh. Oh, the 007, yes. An oldie but a goodie, Wakey. An oldie but a goodie.
I've seen 007,
Yeah.
but I've not seen the Golden Eye.
It's on my list to watch, Wakey. There you go. Thank you.
Bond, James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oldie but a goodie. All right, let's get to the next one. The next one up is, there you go, RB. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Conan the Barbarian. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
Conan the Destroyer.
There's Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
I've seen all the movies.
You like it?
Yeah.
See, some of these might be worth a visit for somebody.
Uh-huh. I've seen them when they came out.
Mm-hmm. Wakey, you have some good ones. Let's check out Wakey's got. Well, there's two more, but Wakey, I lost one. You have to tell me which one I'm missing, and then I have to go find it. MASH. Oh, I love it.
MASH is good.
Love it. You know, when I was younger, I think I said this before. When I was younger, I couldn't stand it, but I think I couldn't stand it because I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Because when I got older, then I started really liking it. Yeah. My dad loved MASH. Oh my
MASH
goodness.
was a good. I used to watch this TV show.
Like every weekend, my dad had MASH on. He loved MASH. Wakey, you have some really good ones there. Which one was I missing? Wouldn't have something to do with Farrah Fawcett being in it, would it, RB?
No.
A lot of the men love Farrah
Oh, yeah, she
Fawcett.
was quite the idol back then.
She was really pretty. I loved her
Oh, yeah,
hair.
she was.
You said, oh, yeah, she was?
Oh, yeah, she was.
There you go, Wakey. He's admitting it. Okay. Oh yeah, she was.
I didn't really know who she was back when the movie was out because I was only like, was it 7 years old? So when that came out,
Yeah.
oh, she was in Charlie's Angels.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta put myself back on hand. There. I was like, where is it? Yeah. So good stuff, Wakey. Good stuff. I'm gonna pop some open on my end, see if I left anything out. Phenomenon I showed. Oh, there's the one, Wakey. I just found the one that I dropped. Hang on, whoop, there's another one coming. Hang on, guys. Let's present. There's the one I dropped. Lethal Weapon. Now there's an oldie but goodie. Remember that one, RB?
Mm-hmm. Danny Glover, Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Wakey, you had some good ones there.
Joe Pesci.
Yes, yes. That was just a few. I have about 400 more on VHS. Oh my goodness. You'll have maybe do a video, Wakey, on them.
Yep.
Yeah, I think people would be interested to see them. I know I would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do a video on it. That would be good. You can break it up into my collection, doing this in series, and then, you do a handful and then do another video, do another handful, and just keep doing it like that. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Really like it. Well, guys, I probably should wrap it up here because I have been on for almost 2 hours. Took me a while to get through them, but it was all about movies today. So
That's
if you're
okay. I'm gonna get Joy out potty anyway.
yeah, that's what I've got to do is get this.
I just said her name and she looked up at me.
So if anybody's interested in anything I've shown or even what Wakey's shown, go back and watch the replay, write down the ones you're interested in, and now we have choices. It's movie night.
Yeah.
Wakey said if I had the space to put them on shelves, I would. That's a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. I'm so glad you guys were here to share this time with us. We look forward to this every single time. You guys are absolutely amazing. Bree, thank you so much for coming up yet once again. We really appreciate you.
I'm glad I could be here. I'm
Yeah.
glad my computer wasn't being a turd today.
Yes. Yeah, Wakey, you can put them in the group.
Computer.
What's that, Bree?
It helps to pray over your computer.
Yes. Wakey, share them in the group and we can all have a look at them. And we can choose which ones we want to go back and revisit. Yeah.
Have a great evening, Lisa, Wakey, and anybody else in the chat.
Have a wonderful night, guys. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you again on Sunday.
Love y'all.
Love you too, Bree. Have a good night, guys. Bye.